Underground season finale, y'all. Season 2, episode 10, Soldier. It is 2:38 in the morning. I just finished watching the episode, and I had to record right now. Right now. I mean, I just finished wiping tears. I just went on Twitter, cussed out Alano Miller, Patty Cannon, old bitch ass. Yeah. Sit down, dog. I apologize, y'all. I gotta keep pausing. The dog acting crazy, my cat acting crazy. My cousin cat is here now, and he back there screaming. Lord have mercy. Let's get it started. So, Harriet is stirred in the middle of the night. Somebody tapping on her door. She reaches for a gun. She comes to the door. State your purpose. I swear for goodness I need to start answering my front door like that. Gun in hand. State your purpose. Old boy say his name is George Stearns. He a friend of the fam. He part of the Secret Six. I had never heard of the Secret Six before, but I'm learning my history. I looked them up. They some real folks, just like the sewing circle with some real folks too. So he tells her, look here, the war is about to begin. We heard you was in like mine. John Brown sent me here to tell you this message. We about to hit that armory down in Virginia. And she's like, you know what, that's a pretty bold move, bruh. Tad bit risky, but bold, you know. I appreciate him having confidence in me. He said, oh, but wait, that ain't all. We need you to come with us on this raid. Harriet looking like, what the what? Come. So now she finna be tested as far as whether or not she finna really be the leader of the pack, baby. She about to, woo. So Daniel sitting down with Rosalee and Noah, George, and Elisabeth, and he's like talking to them about what the word abolitionist means to him. He hadn't never really believed that they existed, because the only time the master talked about them was when, he was using it as a tool to threaten the slaves from running. So just to be in the company of people who are actually doing just that, he need help. He got to get his family. He need their help. And Elisabeth is like, let's do it. Let's get it. We got to hop to it. Now, of course, George is still in her, hey, wait a minute now. We don't know nothing about this plantation. We got to think about this. Rosalie, same way. Like, we don't know nothing about them. We don't know how many rollers they got. Elisabeth's like, I don't care. We got guns too. They got guns. We got guns. Noah standing back to the side, just listening. I mean, in Rosalie and Georgia, they having some good points. There's a lot of things that you have to think about and consider. You just can't pop up and go take over something that you have not planned, or at least try to make a plan. Plans don't work out all the time, but at least try to make a plan for the good and the betterment, right? So I understand their concerns, but Elisabeth like, hell to the no. Let's do this. And Daniel let them know we got a problem though. Because of the fear of John Brown's revolt, Master's been selling off everybody, but to ensure that I would not run, he keeping my son hostage. Keep him right there on in the bed with him. He's like, oh, fuck. Now we got to get this damn baby too. So Georgia is like, nah, see, we can't be risking everybody else's life for one good man in this family. Noah finally speaks up and was like, look here, if we ain't doing this for one good man in this family, then what the hell we doing it for? What is the whole point of us doing this? We riding. So they go to Cato, and Cato look like he's laid up with Patty Cannon. And I'm thinking, he fucking on now. He got his little cigarette smoke, and he getting dressed, and she getting dressed, fixing her curls, tightening her corset. And he like, you know what? The legend of Patty Cannon should not go down in vain. We gonna make sure that name, Patty Cannon, lives on forever. that's going to be history and truth behind that name. Trust me. He steps up behind her, helping her fix her little fucking corset, and I'm thinking, you son of a bitch-made motherfucker. That's what I'm thinking about Cato right motherfucker now. All y'all people who like, yeah, Cato, we got faith in you. We gonna hold on. You gotta have belief in our brothers. Fuck y'all and him. That's how I'm feeling about right now. Then this bitch turns around. It ain't Patty Cannon. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Cato like, say my name. Not say my name, but y'all say the name. She like, I am Patty Cannon. She's like at the end of the goddamn Malcolm X movie. I am Malcolm X. And she's like, I am Patty Cannon. Bitch, what the fuck Cato got going on? What the fuck does Cato got going on? I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Not now, not then, not never. I don't trust him. No, ma'am. So then they go to show Stine in August. And this season, or this episode, they're like showing every storyline. So every storyline is kind of coming together. And I'm hoping to see what's going to happen with old Miss Clara. That's what I'm hoping to see. But anyways, Stine and August, they coming up on a piece of land. And he kneels down in front of this cross. And I'm realizing, oh, this is his land. I done moved the whole fucking camera. I'm realizing, oh, this is his land. So he kneels down in front of the cross, and I'm like, I know that ain't Ben, because at the beginning of the season, the guy was telling him that Ben was alive and was asking him, did he want him to send a letter to his son? So we know Ben ain't dead. So it has to be his wife. So he kneels down in front of it, and Stine is like, who is that? And you see the cross, and it says Charlotte on it. So there's his wife. His wife ended up dying. But he also said, and my slave. So the black dude that was on the plantation with him, I think his name was Wolf. Why am I thinking that man's name was Wolf? I don't remember what his name was, but he said, yeah, my slave. And I'm like, I thought he considered that dude a friend. But I guess, no, he wasn't a friend. He was, because if he tried to leave too, August would have probably captured his ass too. So, yeah, he did. And, you know, he feeling broken and don't know what to do with himself, and he breaking down. And I'm not sure if he knew at that moment that they were dead. Because when he came back, it seemed like it took him as a surprise. He come back to this empty property. There is nothing there. And he's lost and empty. And I don't feel shit. Nothing. I'm just telling y'all right now. So, but Stine comes up to him and she's like, hey, don't hit that, bro. She did the Rick James on him. I said, don't hit that. She still got her rag. She's still sniffing that shit. She was like, trust me. It's going to make you fly. Going to make you fly. First he look at her like, bitch. But then he take it. Did one good sniff. Say, wait a minute. Feel a little right now. That motherfucker sniffed that about 5, 6, 7, 11 times. I was like, what the hell is going on, August? August is like, oh. Motherfuckers drop. When he dropped, Steve was like, shit, before he even hit the ground, Steve was like, shh, gotta go. Took off. She took off. She going through the woods. She running. And then all of a sudden the voices in her head start talking to her. All her subconscious thoughts come back like, you, I need to rescue my baby. You did this. Everything that she thought about, all the conversations from Pearl Lee, from James and Sam, from French, all them conversations come back to her in that moment. And she gets confused, and before she's looking around like, okay, where the fuck do I go now? Where the fuck do I go now? And then you see August. August is running. I'm like, this motherfucker got off his high quick. Y'all get off dope that quick. But he got off of it real quick. He's sprinting through there. I mean, August is running, baby. He is running. Hold on. He just a running. He just a running through the field. And I'm like, oh shit, he on her heels. And she looked back. She seen him. So Stine, take off again, baby. She in a 100-yard dash. She just on it, and gone. And August voices start talking in his head too. So now he like, oh shit, the voices. And slow him down momentarily. He breaks through that shit and he breaks through running after her again. Stine comes through this little town and this little area. She stops. And she looks. All of a sudden August catch up to her. And he stops. And he looks. And they pan over, and that's all you see is a big pile of ashes. Big pile of ashes, baby. The plantation, the big house is burnt to a motherfucking crisp. Do you see the joy on my face? I knew it was set to blaze, but to see the ashes, yes. What happened to all the people though? Because it seemed like the whole, I guess it wasn't a town. I guess it was the whole plantation. It was all deserted. And that feeling that August just had when he went home and saw the headstones for his wife and his slave, is the same way she was feeling at that moment, I can assume. And she's like, everything is gone. What the fuck now? And they stood there together in their same exactness, like, what now, right? Noah packing up to leave, baby. About to head out on this journey. And Rosalee this time is like, shit, I don't want you to go. You know, they done traded places in this moment, I'll get, you know, in a way. And he like, you know, I gotta do this. This is for our freedom. Not just the freedom of us, but the freedom of everybody. Because our freedom is contingent on everybody else free. We not free until everybody get free. I gotta go. And she hands him his little care package. He take it from her and look at her and say, it's not that I don't want to forgive you. I just don't think that I can. Because she had told him that she loved him. And she said, that's all right, baby. As long as you come back to us. The tears rolling down his face. I'm telling you, Noah had me fucking emotional this entire episode, baby. I was like, so, whew. They next go and Noah, Elisabeth, and the John Brown boys, they all meeting up together. They going over the plan. They finna take 3 fucking plantations. Like, what the hell? So Noah's like, okay, since most of these slaves are pretty much being sold off down south, the plantations are pretty much empty. The fields are pretty much empty. So the people they're going to be rescuing is going to be house slaves. And trying to convince the house slaves to leave or to want to leave is going to be a job in itself. So that's what they're up against. They only got 5 hours to do the whole job. Once they get over there, get in, Noah and Daniel going to grab the baby. And Lucas is going to take one house, and then somebody else is going to take another house. And then they all going to meet back up, and then they got 3 hours to get back across their river. So Elisabeth's like, let's go. Noah's like, nah, this ain't your time. Your moment gonna come. This ain't your moment. Because she was trying to go with Noah to help get the baby. He's like, no, because if stuff go wrong, another body ain't gonna help. It's just gonna go wrong. So you'll have your moment. And just like 5 or 6 of them, they loading up. But I'm quite sure there's a lot more people who wasn't in that room. But they loading up. They got weapons galore, guns, rifles, you know, shanks, everything. So they next show Noah sneaking up in this house, this dark house, and there's a house girl, and they're blowing out the candles, blowing out the candles, and Noah creeping up. He and the dog just know she lighting his way, so to speak, by turning out the lights. You hear me? So she ends up in Master's room, and the little motherfucker wake up, and she's like, oh, you know, the lady just told us told me to blow out all the candles and everything. Well, I know it done crept down by the end of the bed. And so he's like, you know, just get the hell out of here. And I'm thinking, oh, damn, they don't sleep in the same, they don't share the same quarters. He's sleeping in there with Daniel's baby and the missus somewhere motherfucking else, you know, probably in there with the goddamn slave, the bitch. Anywho, so Noah is able to successfully get the baby out of the house without fucking with the master, you know. So thank God that happened. And Lucas, they all make it back to the, I guess, the meeting point, and Lucas is found out that Lucas is called the fuck up. He's the master got one of the house girls with a fireplace poker up against her neck, and so he runs to get Elisabeth. Now it's Elisabeth moment, baby. It's Elisabeth moment. So her and, damn, I forgot his name. I apologize. Her and one of the guys, the black guy, they go to the house, and they watching the whole scene. He's trying to tell her, Lucas is about to talk him down. He's good at this. He's done this before. So Lucas is trying to talk the slaver down and let the girl go. He's like, that's all we want is her, and we up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. And he's like, okay, I just want to make sure that my life is gonna be spared, what have you. He's assuring him that nothing is gonna happen to you. And Elisabeth is already outside feeling like, look here. If this motherfucker got away, I'm quite sure some of the other people that we done tied up or whatever done got away too. We losing time. Elisabeth take that motherfucker gun, blast a hole through that bitch head like, pow. Fuck that. We wasting too much time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. So Elisabeth ain't playing no games. And Lucas looking at her like, what the hell just happened? Oh, so they go back to the house, right? And Rosalee is coming down the stairs, and she rubbing that belly, and I'm thinking she in labor. That's what I'm thinking. That look she had on her face, that's the look I remember I had my damn self. So she got that look on her face, and she rubbing that belly, and George is downstairs, basically teaching James about the different people that's on those cards that they use for codes. And while they talking, gunshots ring off. I'm like, what the fuck? They ducking down and everything. And it's old bitch ass wretched motherfucking Patty Cannon. Like, I know the Rosalee's in there. I know, bring the black rose on out this bitch. Oh, we gonna come in. So Georgia tell everybody to get down and go to the rooms and hide. And I think one person may have been trying to go out the house. Patty took him out. She said, that's what the motherfucker get for trying to run. You ain't getting up out of here until we get what the hell we want. And now I'm sitting here saying, oh, punk ass Cato. I told y'all motherfuckers, he really did give up the spot to where they was at. And when he found out that Rosalee was going to return in a couple of days, that motherfucker was like, okay, I'm like, you son of a bitch right now. I so hate Cato right now. So, Cato, Georgia tell her to run. Like, all the gunfire is popping off. Poor baby James is so confused. He's like, I don't know what to do right now. Georgia tell Rosalee, take your ass through the tunnels. And Rosalie like, no, I can't go through the tunnel without you. You come with me. Georgia's like, no. That ain't what it's gonna go down. I know for a fact, I don't like to take violence into other people's house. But when they bring that shit to my doorstep, oh, I'm gonna protect mine. So Georgia got a gun. She about ready to fight now. Finally. Okay, so Rosalee and James about to dip through the tunnels, and I'm like, oh shit, Cato motherfucking ass is in this tunnel, right? It's pitch black. You hear James say, what we stopping for? See, the light still ain't came back on, you're right. And I'm like, what the fuck we stopping for? Is it Cato? Is it? Right? Rosalie pop off 2 shots, pow pow. You know, the gunfire sparks the lights up the room, and it says it's 2 of Patty Cannon boys, but it wasn't Cato. Drops them bitches, and then she realized these motherfuckers all through the tunnel, so she's like, we gotta go back. So they run back into the house. They run back to the house, and she's trying to barricade herself in different rooms, and gunfire, and everything is going off. Gunfire is popping off back and forth while they trying to duck and dive through this house, and she trying to hide. Okay, so she goes and tucks herself into this room, but before she closes the door, who she see creeping down the hallway? And she like, what the fuck? Cato like, I bet you didn't think you was gonna see me again, little house girl. And I'm thinking, you sap son of a, ooh, bitch made motherfucker you. So Rosalie like, look here, the only thing I know for sure is that you ain't never had a problem selling your goddamn own people out. That's the one thing I know for sure. So Cato is like, that's one thing you wrong about, little girl. I ain't never been a nigga. I've always been just Cato. No. You think you free, huh? They don't think he free. That goddamn old fool. Some people you just can't make them want to do right. You just can't. He's still bitter about, your boyfriend didn't tell you about our little meetup, huh? He didn't tell you about that. And I'm thinking, okay, so we go back out to the plantations where Noah and the people of crew are at. Daniel and them is like, okay, we need to get across this water. We gonna wait on them. Noah's silent. He real silent. And Daniel's getting nervous, like, They should have been here by now. They should have been here by now. So she screamed Noah's name. He's like, oh, here they come. They come. So Elisabeth and Lucas and them come in. And they like, the militia's right behind us. And Daniel's wife like, what the fuck you mean you led them to us? And he's like, man, we ain't not going to be able to run. One of the dudes like, we ain't going to be able to run with the goddamn baby and a blind man. We going to be slowed down. Daniel said, hey, don't let me slow you down. Just take everybody you can take and go. I like Daniel. I like Daniel. He like, take everybody you can take and go. And Daniel, Noah's like, no, fuck that. That's not what's going down today. Today, we fight. We fight. What did he say? That the road to freedom is paved with blood. But today, it ain't got to be ours, baby. We finna fight. He armed everybody up in that bitch. He like, we got guns. We got guns. I'm fighting my way back to my family. That's how it's going down up in this piece. So, mount up. And Elisabeth is like, yeah, baby. That's how she look. She is ready for it. She is ready for it. So, James, poor baby, he is so scared. He like, we're nowhere. We're nowhere. Rosalee like, I know he coming back, but right now, we're going to have to fight for ourselves. So she got him up here, helping barricade the room. And Cato going through Georgia things and discovers where Harriet is. So he goes out the old punk ass Patty Cannon. And he tell her, look, I know where Harriet is. That's, you know, I'm going to go and mount everybody up here. She was like, no, leave them behind. Go on, leave them. We need to ride out as fast as we can. And Mr. Donahue, that's his name, the book person. Mr. Donahue, let's go get you a story, right? So, he don't tell her about Rosalee, though, which is, threw me off. But okay. Like I said, but I don't trust Cato anyhow. So, anyhow, they go back to Rosalee, and she talking to James about what mama used to do when people was getting ready to have a baby. And he's like, nah, she always put us out. And she's like, well, you can't go nowhere today, baby. I knew it. I knew Rosalee was in labor. She like her, warm the fire, you know, get this, get that, get that. And, Noah and crew out there in the woods. In the darkness, in the fog. Popping off guns. They shanking the shit out of motherfuckers. Just like, da-da, da-da. I was so happy. I'm like, yes, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Daniel's wife is out there laying motherfuckers out. That first shot, she was a little bit nervous, but after that, she got her rhythm like, pow, okay, pow, pow, okay. Elisabeth out there, firing off the gun, filling that bitch back up with gunpowder. You know, that's how they doing it. So, Rosalee, back with Rosalee. Rosalee crying and screaming. Go back to the gunfire. So you got gunfire happening. Contractions happening. Bodies dropping. Rosalee is squatting because she trying to push that damn baby out. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, she about to have this fucking baby. It's like my nerves. It's on 10, y'all. My nerves on 10. She's standing up there in squat position. Got that baby pushing out with all this gunfire and stuff ringing out around the house. George is shooting, people screaming. James standing there like, what the hell is going on in my life right now? Like I say, knowing them out there firing it up, firing it up, firing it up. Woo! Baby, she in full squats giving birth. No anesthesia. She ain't got no liquor that she tossing back to help numb the pain. She just squatting, pushing that baby out. And I'm thinking, you're a better woman than me, girl. Ooh, wee. That black girl magic. My pressure, though. My motherfucking pressure. Watching this show right now. Did you see that little king son she gave birth to? Oh my God. You know I got baby fever. So I'm like the goobers. Oh my God. He was so... Hakuna Matata. I just want to hold him up. I did. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, so old punk ass Patty Cannon out there at the cabin that's supposed to be Harriet's. With Cato and Mr. Donahue. Hey, she out here in the woods about to line up her shot, about to fire up in the house. Old Donahue pulled her punk card. He said, I know you not finna bitch up and not gonna face her face to face. I know that's not what you finna do. I know you not finna punk up like that. Patty old fucking ego fed to her. She was like, all right, I'm gonna go in this motherfucking house, right? So, whole bitch ass go up in the goddamn house and it's empty. So now she pissed off like, where the fuck she at, Cato? You said she was gonna be here. She gone. There ain't no damn hiding places in this fucking house. Turns around. Cato blasts her ass with her motherfucking gun. Donahue got bloods and brain and shit all over his motherfucking glasses. And I should be excited right now. I should be. Because Patty Cannon is dead. The wicked witch is dead. Ding dong. But then I thought real motherfucking quick like. It only took me 0.5 seconds to think this shit. Oh yeah, remember Cato and the other wretched witch he had up there that looked like Patty Cannon? Cato finna become motherfucking Patty Cannon. Is Cato the real motherfucking legend behind all that shit? Because then he told Donahue, he said, look her, I'm finna get you the Patty Cannon legend. You gonna write this shit. It's gonna go down and you gonna make that name live on forever. And Donahue was like, what the fuck you talking about? The bitch is dead. He said, oh, I've been working on this for a long time. I already got another Patty. Don't worry about that. Donahue was like, but what about her people? They just ain't gonna follow you. He said, that motherfuckers, all they need is a master. He done did it before. Remember the other white boys he said? He's like, that's all the motherfuckers need is a master. They don't give a fuck who faces on it. So yeah, I got that in the bag. We about to do this. He said, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring her first big story. I'm gonna go get the black rose. Y'all, when I tell y'all how much I want to punch the motherfucking TV, and I want to punch every other reviewer out here who's been saying that they have faith and hope in Cato, I'm like, fuck y'all. I want to call people up, but I don't know their phone numbers. See, I told y'all, I'm usually like 11.3467% wrong most of the time. Just that little bit of the time. But most of the time, I'm fucking right. I was right this time. Fuck Cato. Fuck Cato and the horse he rode in on and back out on. Fuck him. Fuck him with a diseased dick. Fuck him. That's what I'm saying. Whew. So Cato basically has become what he said last week. He has become the monster that has consumed him. Motherfucker. So Elisabeth and Daniel still hiding out. After the gunfire dies down, they don't hear nothing. They don't hear no sounds. And they like, is it over? Knowing them come in with Lucas, and they done lost a few good men. Got a lot of injuries, but Daniel and his family, his wife, his daughter, and his baby, they together. And he couldn't be more grateful to what's going on, Stine wakes up in the woods and she's seemingly alone. She looks around for August and she comes upon him. He's sitting there with the barrel to the forehead. And again, y'all, I feel nothing. But Stine does. Stine's telling him, you know what? You or me. There was once upon a time that everything hurt so bad that I just wanted to end my own life, that it should have been over. And somebody reached out a hand and helped me. And I don't know if I should be helping your bitch ass or not. I mean, you done did a lot of wrong shit, including fucked over my own kid. But she got away from you. But how many other motherfuckers didn't? But something in my heart has changed. And I learned that I ain't got to keep living in the darkness. And you ain't got to keep living in the darkness either. You ain't got to keep letting that motherfucker eat you and consume you and control you. So she takes the gun out of his hand. And she basically saves that motherfucker's life. She walks off with the gun and told... August probably thought that she was going to turn around and shoot him. And for me, I wouldn't have been mad if Detective Stabler went down. But, she didn't. Because I am kind of hoping there is going to be a August Cato matchup, except that I still don't like August either. But I am still waiting on that matchup. One of them or both of them got to die in that fight. That's all I'm saying. Noah and Elisabeth, they come back to the house and they see that the lodge is fucked up. Nobody is around, so they panic. They start going through the house trying to find a little inkling of a hint of where Rosalee could be. And then he hears that baby cry. Noah and Elisabeth rush upstairs. I'm thinking Georgia and Rosalee and everything, right, holding a little goober in the back. But no. What happened was Rosalee had James and hide up in the rooftop or in a cupboard with the baby and keep quiet. And Cato came back for that ass. Not only did Cato take Rosalee, he took everybody. And James, like, he just took her. He took them all. Noah broke down, baby. Don't make me cry again. He just holding that little goob in his hand. He was like, baby, you free. I'm about to trip again. He like, baby, you free. You gonna be free. And I just like, oh my God. His mama's captured again by punk ass Cato. This little goober just born. Cato ain't shit. He's a motherfucker. You ain't learned shit from Debbie. I realized that you didn't give Debbie up because that's what Debbie wanted. You didn't give her what she wanted. You was just a bitter, scorned, bitch ass person. So that's why you gave Debbie up. And like I said back in the day, Cato was liking this slave catching just a tad bit too much. And now he enacting his revenge against Rosalee and Noah by capturing them. He was mad that Rosalee had a thing for Noah, first of all, you know, because he had got a little inkling of feeling for her for a minute. 2 months later, Elisabeth is waking up alongside. I thought it was Lucas. It looked like Lucas to me. And Lucas is saying he's about to go to the armory. And he's going to see her later. But when he walks out, the smile fades from her face. And then next you see her walking down to the shore. You see the military people lined up. They in, gray coats. I forgot which side of history the gray coats was on. I really did. I got to research again before I say something wrong. And she sticks her lantern up on the edge of the shore. I guess the war is afoot. And like I said, I thought that was Lucas. So my thought is they've captured the armory and they are manning it. But then somebody on Twitter said that Elisabeth was sleeping with the enemy and she's undercover for the other side. I thought that was Lucas. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Wasn't that Lucas? I don't know. But damn it, we can't find out until fucking next season. That's like, damn, fucking sad about that. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me how y'all feel. Tell me how y'all feel about Cato. I've been telling y'all this whole season. Tell me how y'all feel about August and Stine and what y'all think is about to happen with that next season. Rosalee told James to tell Noah, come get me, come find me. And you best believe I think he gonna come find her. He don't hate her. He loved that woman. I just can't see Noah just saying nah. And like, where's Harriet at right now? Where is she? She wasn't in the house. They didn't show her again as far as like whether or not she was going to with the war. The next they showed was Elisabeth. Where everybody at? All right, y'all. Underground. Season finale. Soldier. It's been a good ride. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all stick around this channel for other reviews. I'm spent. I am spent. Peace.